Greetings, book fans! Zach Attack here, and today we're reacting to our good brother Zachmander and his video, SPECTRIER'S Final Showcase. Why? Because it's ODL Season 2 Finals, of course! And, Silverhawk banned Spectrier for ODL Season 3 because, Zachmander kind of cooked a little too hard with it. So, no spec for Season 3. So this is either boom or bust for Spectrier. Will it get a championship? And that's what we're hoping to see here in this household. Can our good brother and front office pull one out of the good old bag of tricks? And I think he can. So I would love to see him, get a win here. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game. Going up against Weredude, and probably had one of the best balanced teams in the league, if not just the best team in general. Definitely a top 3, top 5 unit for sure. And, oh my goodness, man. I almost beat that team. I should have won that team if I just made that one read with Uni, but, I've lost a lot of games to reads and predicts, and just prep in general. So, and also as of late, so it is just Pokemon. It's just Pokemon. It's what it is. What it is, and I'm excited. Weredude has yet to drop a game this season. He is went 8-0 in the regular season. Should have been 7-1. We're not going to talk about it. And now both 8-0 coaches have met in the finals. Yeah, you heard me right. Both of these coaches, Zachmander and Weredude, went 8-0 in the regular season. Oh my. So, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the battle of all battles to, see who walks away with the championship. Let's begin.
Hey YouTube, it is I, Zachmander, your coach, the Canadian Sarah Luges. Welcome to the ODL Season 2 Finals. So this game was played on Showdown, and I honestly just forgot to record the live comm. So here we are. We're going to start off with the team builder here. So we do got our Chaladon here. This is just an Assault Vest set. I was really scared of his Jolteon, Skeledirge, and his Latios. So I prepped a lot for those 3 guys. So this is Assault Vest build here. Just standard 4 moves. Toxapex, Thunderbolt. This for Scream Tail, Draco for Stab, and Body Press, just because I feel like I'm going to be getting a lot of defense boosts. I was thinking of putting Shuka, so this could 1v1 Excadrill, but I didn't do that. So, yeah, we got Boot Zapdos here. I actually had a helmet, but Skarm and Scream were just setting up hazards. Or not Scream, well, Skarmory mainly in Mox messed me up with hazards, so I bought Brat Boots. Scarf Crook here looks really good in the matchup. A lot of his Pokemon are weak to ground, and his only ground resist is Cat and Skarm. So, yeah, that's why I brought this. Spectrier here, pretty decent Pokemon here. Just Shadow Balls are great. Life Orb to boost damage, and for Psychic to 2-hit KO Toxapex. We do have Assault Vest Arboliva here. Earth Power, Giga Drain, Alluring, Terrafairy stuff. Terrafairy is good type here. I was going to do Terrafire for Skarmory, but I changed it to Terrafairy because I wanted a counter to Latios, as Latios could snowball pretty easily here, and Jolteon's also a pretty big threat. Cinderace AV here. This is the 1v1 the Jolteon. Sucker Punch's tech, I don't think he's going to expect. And yeah, that's my team. Kind of a quick breakdown. So yeah, let's do the battle. So here we are. We're going to play with the sound off.
Okay, so not too bad. Not too bad of Cat. Let's see what he like. Let's Scream Tail, you get a proc. That makes sense.
Because I wanted to pop the Terra immediately. I assumed this thing would just set up rocks or something, so I just decided to get some chip here. As you can see, I Terra here. And he Ice Beamed me turn 1. Yeah, I didn't do very much, so I knew it wasn't offensive. I clicked Alluring Voice in case I went for Calm Mind or Bulk Up here. I didn't know if it was set up, and then here he Paras me, and I should go for Energy Ball for damage. That's unfortunate. I wish I got a Spidef drop. I was kind of fishing for that. And he goes for Wish here. I get another Energy Ball off. And here I'm like, okay, he's going to protect. So I'm going to switch into Cinder here, because Cinderace can kill this thing with a Gunk Shot. And I think Pyro Ball. Well, not after the Wish.
Ooh,
so I go Cinder here, and I'm like, crap. He went to this shit. So I'm going to U-turn here, get some pivot, find out if it's Helmet or not. So I do U-turn here. and I do find out it's helmet. I'm
Okay,
like,
just
oh
rocket
man,
helmet.
that sucks.
Okay, that makes sense.
At least it's not Black Sludge. So here I go to Zapdos, as Zapdos, obviously electric types are good to this guy. And he clicks Infestate, so that's kind of annoying. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to pivot out, Volt Switch. He could go Extra Drill here, but I also just...
That's actually smart. Trapping whatever he has on the field with Toxapex can finish it off and set up. I like that.
Ghost Horse here. I do go into Spectrier here, and he just does click Surf for Chip. Makes sense. Here I'm like, okay, I'm sure I click Psychic, because
I don't
it
know.
kills the Pex in this range.
I don't think that kills.
And he goes Kamala. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, never mind.
So
would
now
have
I'm like, okay. Here, I think I go Zapdos or Charladon here. I think I go Zapdos.
That Kamala was a pain in my side when I fought it.
Trying to get a para.
Knock off.
It's a crit. Doesn't really matter. But, yeah, he's lefties. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm going to roost here. And then he wishes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wish Kamala? What on earth?
So here, I just T-Bolt for Chip. And he returns. And he goes into Scream Tail to heal it back up.
What's he cooking?
So now we're back to square one of this stupid guy. So I'm pretty sure I Volt Switch here. He gets up rocks. I do pivot. I think I go Arboliva here. Or no, I go into Spectrier here. And I make a predict that he's going to switch back to Kamala here. So I click Dark Pulse to mid-ground. I was going to go for Psychic, but if he stayed in here, then I would have been kind of in a bad position. So I decided to click Dark Pulse. He does go Kamala here.
Oh, so the Dark Pulse play worked out. Okay.
And it does 30%. So I'm like, okay. Psychic is guaranteed OHKO here. So then I go for it. And now here, I do decide to make a risky play of going for Psychic. It has a 50% chance to kill a max HP, max BDF Kamala here. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for the roll. And unfortunately, I don't get the roll. So that sucks. First death of the game.
Dang.
What can you do about it?
Dang.
So here I decided to go Archaladon to get the kill here. I probably shouldn't have went this mon. I probably should have went Zapdos and Volt switched out. Or I could have went Crocodile and went for a knockoff. I feel like that would have been a better sequence. But there you go. Now I know Extra Drill murders me here. I don't have to switch. I go Zapdos. He does high horsepower here. And I was going to go for a
I'm assuming high horsepower is there because of our electric terrain.
Then he Swords Dance right in front of me, so I'm like, oh man, that sucks. He does go for a Rock Slide, and I'm like, okay, I got a Heat Wave, and I got finished. Heat Wave wouldn't have killed this thing, and he was actually Aqua Berry on this. I'll spoil that. He was Aqua Berry. So it didn't really matter, but having Chip on the Extra Drill would have been really nice, as yeah, you'll see later in the game. So he does kill me here. I couldn't switch. I didn't have my boots. So now I'm in a rough position here. Now I go Crook here. Now this is where I think I made my first misplay here. And this is where I clicked Earthquake here. And I should have always clicked Close Combat. Because I knew Cat was coming in. And I kind of played this turn too quick. Where I just said, oh, I'll click Earthquake. And okay, well, Scream Tail comes out. So I was like, okay. Should I click Earthquake? Whatever. And I click EQ again. Luckily, I didn't actually close combat here. That was good. So I clicked EQ. And then he goes Cat. So I have to switch.
Okay.
So I go Arboliva.
So this play actually ended up working out for him.
Yep.
Okay.
And I thought this was Choice Band damage. This was actually Adamant Scarf. So, it's Adamant Scarf. So I didn't make a misplay with Correct. That's my bad. Okay, so then I go into Cinder here. This was not my best play. I definitely didn't really need this Pokemon. I mean, I didn't need Cinder either. But I was trying to predict an Iron Head, and I was hoping I could take advantage of that. So I lose Cinder here. Then I go back into Crook here. Now here, I should have... I CC here, predicting the Cat. And he goes into Vex. And I'm just like, oh, man.
Well, your own EQ is being weakened by the terrain.
Because I was going to click high horsepower on the set. I was going to click it too. But... I was too expecting the Cat switch.
Both of them?
So, I was feeling pretty down. I went back to Arboliva here. And this I'm in a very bad position here. Scarf Crook could still win the game, but I definitely need to kill this Meowscarada. If I can kill the Meowscarada, I'm pretty sure Crook beats all these guys. Well, Crook might not beat this. I'm not sure what this was. This was probably to counter Crocodile, so I might have been duped. So he infestates me here, and I'm just like, he knows I'm Scarf. So he just clicks Surf. I get parried. And I want to get Chip on this thing, so he clicks Surf, and I get parried. I couldn't get Earth Power Chip, I couldn't get Energy Ball Chip on 4. And then he clicks Surf, And okay, I get a hit off. I get an energy ball. Look, it does 50%. If I didn't get parried there, I had a small chance to kill the Toxapex. And that would have been huge, as I could have clicked CC on my Crocodile for the rest of the game. Oh, man. I went for it. And he does click Recover. I do get an Energy Ball. I do get a low roll. But the fact is it did 50% on a high roll. So I could have gone this thing super low, and I could have made an easy CC. So I go Crook here. I do click High Horsepower to take this out. And then here is my last misplay of the game. I do switch into Archaladon, and he does low kick me. I knew this was coming. Nothing I could have done here. And here's where I made my misplay. I should have clicked Draco, but instead I predicted the extra drill switch. And as you see, I live on 1 HP. I do click Body Press instead of clicking Draco. I could have secured this kill, and Crocodile could have maybe won. I don't think Crook would have ever killed the Phalanx, so I think this was a done deal either way, but I would have at least gone a 2-0, potentially a 1-0. So yeah, RNG wasn't great, but I also made a couple misplays.
Dang.
So yeah, it's finals. It's
Well,
unfortunate to lose.
Meowscarada steals the show
I was really
once
hoping
again.
to win this one. This was the one playoffs.
Dang.
I did do mocks. I did really refine this team, and I was really proud of it. There are a couple additions I thought of that I had in mind. Like, I was thinking of running Electroshot or Chowdon. And this was to, if Extra died, then I could get a free Electroshot as his ground, or his electric resist. He didn't really have any, besides Meowscarada. And if I got an Electroshot, I mean, I tanked hits from Cat. So those are another couple ideas I had. Another idea, well, I had Rocky Helmet Zapdos, which would have actually helped me win this game. Because if I had Ghost Horse still alive, Ghost Horse, besides against Cat, Ghost Horse would have been able to get Toxapex. Ghost Horse would have been able to help me get Pex, would have helped me get Excadrill. So this bond dying was really bad. That game not getting that roll sucked, especially in the paras. I could have potentially gone Pex super low into range of a knockoff from Crook, a CC from Crook. It really wouldn't have mattered, but it would have helped. And I also could have gone into Archaladon range. And if I was able to get Archaladon in instead of Crocodile, then I wouldn't have had to swap it in against the Phalanx or the Cat. And if I had the Archaladon in instead, then I could have Thunderbolted the Pex, or even clicked Flash Cannon. I could have clicked Body Press. Well, I would have clicked Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt would have killed it. And instead of having my Crook sacked, basically, I could have had my Archaladon in, and it would have 1v1 the Cat. I mean, if I clicked Draco. I should have always clicked Draco. And he would have probably went Phalanx, and I would have just spammed Flash Cannon or something. Or I would have clicked, I don't even know what I would have clicked, but I would have just gone Chip, get into Crocodile range. And it would have I was Scarf Cat, so I would have lost anyway, but it would have at least heightened my odds of winning. If I did preserve, the Archaladon. I don't know if I could have won that. Scarf Cat. I was scared of Scarf Cat. I was really hoping that wouldn't come. But yeah, it did come. Scarf Cat, great Pokemon. Weredude did have a significantly better team than I did. Not trying to blame my team. My team was great. I really enjoyed a lot of my team members. It was a really fun season. This is one of my favorite drafts. And I like drafting these more whack teams. Like my, spoiler alert, my ODL Season 3 team. Yes, we have finished drafting, and I will be recording a draft analysis in a couple days, and I will be getting that up soon. And yeah, my team's pretty whack too. I'm just having fun drafting these whack teams and hoping to make far.
It's been working out for
Yeah, this is a fun run. I beat some great coaches, Jeff Ramsey, Eli. I didn't get to fight Zach Attack this season, I don't think, so that's unfortunate. I would love to fight him.
I would have loved to fight you and win.
Pick him, but,
because Uni's the best.
There are a lot of other good coaches as well. King wasn't in this season. Dyer did make playoffs. I had Fauster too. Fauster was a great fight. I could have fought Dyer in playoffs. I didn't want to because Urshifu equals scary. So, yeah, that's it for ODL Season 2. It sucks because I've lost 2 finals basically in a row. Because I lost in MDL and I lost in this league. But hey, I made it to finals. I mean, that's still a great accomplishment. and I am proud of myself for making it this far. Yeah, it sucks not winning this game. It really does. Scarf Cat got me good. Zapdos died really early. I should have known Rock Slide was coming. I should have sacked a different piece of my team. There are definitely ways I could have played that better, like 110%, but what can we do about it? What can we do about it? There is nothing we can do about it.
Nope.
So, yeah, guys, that is it for ODO
Not a
Season
thing.
2. And yeah, this league's over. Season 3 will be coming up soon. I do have another league I'm also joining. I will be talking about probably my ODL Season 3 draft analysis, or when that draft analysis is being made, I might upload that first. I'm probably going to upload both of them on the same day. So, yeah, that is it for finals. I really hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, guys.
Well, and there's ODL Week 3 Season 1. There's ODL season 3 Week 1. That's funny. But yeah, no, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. So let's break this down, right? Spectrier, ODL Season 2 finalist. It's got that on his resume at least. I didn't talk much because I wanted him to do his thing because I didn't want to interrupt him. But I feel like what he could have done is you expect the rocks, like you go into our Charladon, you get the stamina boost, you take the high horsepower, you kill it with body press. I mean, they get you get out of there, you still have a Zapdos. You gotta chip our Charladon, but at the very least you have a healthy Zapdos for Toxapex, at the very least. So they could have done that a little bit better. But at the same time, when you're like I've experienced this before, like the rush of a game makes you do things that you normally wouldn't do or shouldn't do in a game, and it gets the best of a lot of coaches. And also, just drafting whack teams works for a lot of people. It works for Uzi sometimes. Actually, most of the time it actually works for him, to be fair, because he drafted Uni, and look what Uni did for him. So, who am I to judge? Yeah. Some teams have a gimmick, and that gimmick doesn't always work. Like I had Rain for PTL. That didn't work. It kind of did. I'm not going to lie. Because I could have beaten Mitch if I just made the read, which I'll talk about in a future video. But, at this point, it's like, hey, you lost, but you didn't lose, and yeah, you could have played better, but you're also playing a good coach at the same time who prepped really well, and even though you lost, and the revenge tour was stopped at the very, 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 very end, there's always next season. And that's just what you have to learn. There's always next season. Does it suck having to start from spot one? From square one? Does it suck from square one when you were this close to winning the league? Absolutely. But at the very least, you got to this point, and you surpassed how far you got at ODL Season 1. So you can eventually say that the Revenge Tour was complete, but you didn't finish the story. So while you may have completed the Revenge Tour, there's still a story, a chapter to be finished. And I can't wait for ODL Season 3 to keep continuing on, and hopefully, we'll see you back here. And hopefully, maybe one day, I will have a story written, a chapter written, that will have me crowned a Draft League champion. But until then, that chapter remains unwritten. But make sure you subscribe to this channel. I haven't said that as much lately. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And make sure you, if you haven't already, join the Discord server linked in the description below. We have our own Discord server here on the channel. It's free to join. We got our own potential draft league ideas forming up here for future leagues, if that is something that interests you. And maybe, just maybe, I'll see you there. So, that's all I have for now. See you next time, bug fans. Gotta catch them all.